Hey Edgar, what's up? Nice to see you again. I feel like I lightweight know you right now. Okay, so your reading doesn't start until I pull your first card. I've been taking time to kind of settle in and ground, pray. I started something new today with my readings, something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm going to keep that one. This popped out. I'm going to put it down. Something I've been wanting to implement for a long time because I have little rituals, you know. And one of the rituals, little secret between me and you, is I brush my teeth. Even if I brushed my teeth for the day, I will brush my teeth for my first reading of the day. I won't brush, like, let's say if I have 5 readings, I won't brush my teeth 5 times. But for the first reading of the day, which is you, I will brush my teeth again. And so I've been wanting to start doing like a hand washing ceremony. And so I did that today. Kind of interesting. And I started to get like a very like strong picture in my mind of, I think it was Jesus. I don't think it was Mary. I want to, yeah, I feel like it was like Magdalene, Mary Magdalene. Is that her name? I don't know the Bible that well, but I kind of feel like that information, that message was for you. Isn't there a story in the Bible of her washing his feet? That's what it reminded me of. Okay, so I will be looking up periodically. Up here I have your notes. Edgar Porres, June 29th. It's almost your birthday. Happy early birthday. You are a Cancer. I am smiley, observant, and quiet at times. You want to focus on direction. Where am I heading? And then kind of a general. We'll keep that one. Okay. I usually start with the traditional tarot deck. And I just start reading like a book. But I felt with you, I was drawn to different decks. So we're going to start in a slightly different way today. So while I was shuffling this deck, 2 cards popped out. The first card that popped out was this. 5 of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled. And then we have this, the Divine Physician. So let me pull the book. Let me start your timer. $30. 5 of Keys. 5. Okay. Wishes fulfilled. The scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with a bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to your castle are yours. Celebrate. Ooh, I got a tingle on my right hand. I felt like a tickle on my right hand. So whenever I get physical sensations on my body or outside, I have my window open, like when the wind kicks up really hard or a bird comes to sit next to the window, it's yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is probably a big turning point in your life. I know you shared with me that you'll be retiring in some years. I think prior to that, around this time, you're going through some other kind of major internal spiritual shifts, right? Okay, let's look and see what this card says here. The Divine Physician. It looks like Jesus, huh? The Divine Physician stands before a well, carrying a jug of healing water and sharing his light of healing with those nearby. Upon his robe is a caduceus, you know, the emblem of medicine and healing, called Dian Ket by the Celts, he made the mortally wounded rise again through his incantations of sacred words. This powerful, eternal healing spirit walks with you at this time. So, are you experiencing like physical pain, physical ailments, things like that? This card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can be a great healer for you, as well as a teacher who shares healing gifts that you can pass on to others. If you don't know this person yet, keep your eyes open. He or she is coming. You may also find yourself being called to help others at this time. Remember, the word and thought, belief, and feeling are key components in healing and healing the self and in teaching others to heal. So, belief and feeling. So, what you believe in and what you feel are really powerful. They are going to shape everything in your life. They are important tools in the Divine Physician's medical bag, so make sure they are a part of yours too. Know that the light of healing shines around you and through you. Such a radiant joy can bring well-being to all. Okay? So you either you have potential to be a healer, you're supposed to run into a healer, you're experiencing healing right now. Healing, major keyword for your life right now. Okay. The King of Keys. Hell yeah. Let me read this real quick, and then I'm going to start pulling the tarot. The King of Keys. Okay, the King of Keys rides a splendid horse toward a great castle in the distance. He is happy and at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man with civil or commercial authority. He is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-oriented than people-oriented. Keep this in mind if this man turns out to be a love interest for you or another. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightening of income, or a furthering of career achievements. Tight. Careers in finance, real estate, and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in an industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansion for you or the man in your life. Okay, so for you. Interesting. Okay, let's do tarot. So the way I read tarot, it's like a book. I pull straight from the top and read left to right, top to bottom. Edgar Porres. Okay, one more shuffle. Direction. Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Edgar Porres. Edgar Porres. Edgar Porres. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you want to talk about the direction your life is going. They want to talk about something else. Okay, so here we have these two just to start with. When I was doing the live reading, one of the people got this, and I didn't understand what it meant for her question, so I went back afterward to go look it up because anyway, the key word for this card was proposal. So, not only do you have the marriage card and proposal, you have them reversed, but at the end of your row, you have the lover's card reversed. So, what this is telling me is that there was some love situation, perhaps. Maybe there was a marriage that didn't work out, or there was a proposal that didn't happen. Some sort of love situation that didn't turn out how probably you thought it was going to be. Okay. Down the center row, my center column is the Judgment card reversed. Okay. This is a Major Arcana card. You have 2 Major Arcana cards in your first row. They're both reversed. Major Arcana cards are cards that indicate our major life events, our major transitions in life, the big things that we go through that we basically have no control over. We do have some free will, right? Otherwise, what's the point of being a human? But there is kind of a general path for us, okay? Things that we're here, that we're meant to conquer. So the Judgment card talks about revelations and awakenings. So for me, this kind of tells me that like your whole world was turned upside down at this time, okay? Because this is an awakening. This is a beautiful awakening, but because it's reversed, and because I'm seeing so many reversals of like love situations, it feels like your whole world was turned upside down. You did work really hard though. You probably gave it your all, tirelessly, and put all the time into it. You really thought it was going to be fruitful and abundant, because you got this 7 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card to have. It's the only one in the whole row that's upright. So it shows me your effort, your hard work that you put into it. And then after that, like I said, you have the Lovers card, which a keyword for this card, not only is this a love situation, right, a couple situation, but this keyword for this is discernment. So there was some inaccurate discernment going into this situation. Okay, just keep pulling. Okay, so the first card you have in this row, okay, so you only have one reversal, and it comes down the center. And my center column for me is like kind of the backbone of the situation, the most obvious stuff, or the stuff that's like the most hidden and dark. So down the center, you have this reversal. The only reversal in this row is the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles comes after this beautiful 7 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that the hard work and the time, again, hard work and time. Look, he's been practicing his craft or working on over time and mastering whatever it is this situation was. For me, I feel like this is kind of speaking about your starting over, your getting back on your feet, so to speak. Because the first one we have in this row is the Hermit. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, but also what this talks about is your inner knowing. Like, this is someone who goes within. You talk about being quiet at times and observant. That's definitely like the Hermit energy. Somebody who takes a step back, who's able to go within, who's able to listen to their intuition to navigate the murky waters. His, if you notice the scene, it's snowy and cold, but his lantern with the star in the middle represents his core being his inner knowing. So it's beautiful that it comes upright, showing that you were using, or you are using, that quiet sense within yourself in order to figure out where to go next. Yes, because right after that, we have the 3 of Wands, which is taking a step back, looking at what you've done, you know, evaluating things, contemplating things, being proud of what you've done. It is kind of a new start. It's a 3. It's at the beginning, right? But it's fruitful and abundant, because look at these wands. They have leaves at the end of them. There's growth. Okay. After the 3 of Wands, here's this reversal showing your hard work that was kind of like turned upside down. And then the work that you did that followed that. We have the Temperance card, and it's upright. Again, both of these are major arcanas. Both of these are major arcanas. So significant events being, one, your path of learning how to go within. Another significant event, your ability to balance opposites. So whenever we go through any challenge, really, it doesn't have to be love, any challenge in life, what's a challenge? A challenge is something that we feel is opposite of who we are. It's something we don't want, right? It's a challenge. It's an opposite. So any challenge we go through in life, we have to learn how to balance out those. This is also angel guidance, showing you you're being guided and protected. Look at the angel's feet. One is in water, kind of like Jesus, right? And then one is on land, showing balance and opposites. The water between the cups, looking like it's neither flowing up nor down, right? A balance, a flow. So it's lovely that this is upright, because it tells me that you've been able to really tap into this path for yourself. You've been able to see differences and learn how to get a nice balance. After that, we have Page of Pentacles. Page is development. Pentacles are the suit of finances, wealth, health, body, could be career, also could be relationships. So showing like a starting over, like I said, it's a development. So you've got this new endeavor in your hands that you're looking at like, wow, okay, now how am I going to go about this? All right, I need to be very careful, right? Very kind of planning the situation, kind of mapping out where you're going to go from here. Just being very careful. It's in the development phase, though. These are pages are development. Another page. But you're having trouble, maybe a little bit with maybe the thinking process of it all, maybe the way you think or your perspectives. You can have trouble with those. You've got the Page of Swords reversed. Swords are the suit of all things. Think the head. Mental processes, thinking, the brain, words and communication. So it's reversed. So we have some sort of kind of challenge there. Okay, yeah. So you're getting hung up a little bit here, in here, okay? Following that, we have Ace of Cups. Aces are ones, starting over, but it's upright, so beautiful. It's also a right hand. Right is for giving. It's the giving hand. It's also the masculine aspect of life hand. So you've been given from the divine, from spirit, from God, from ancestors, from loved ones who've passed, from your guides and your angels. You've been given a lot of abundance and love in your life. But it does feel like you're at the beginning, you're starting back over, because it's a one. They're letting you know that if you can open yourself up to this is still available to you. This love that can flow into your life. Yeah, it doesn't have to be relationship either. Like, it could be, when we say love, I mean, generally people want to talk about couples and relationships, but it doesn't have to be. It can be love on many levels. Like, I can feel so fulfilled by the love of my kids, and so fulfilled by reading, and so fulfilled by the work that I do on Instagram and stuff like that. Super fulfilled. So love comes in many forms, okay? But for you, right to the right of that, we have this Ten of Pentacles. This is the center column, my friend, and it's upright. This is like generational wealth, family. This is working toward a generational secure family situation. See, we got the grandpa here, the couple, and 2 dogs. Okay, so this talks about you working on your path to secure a lifelong family situation. You even shared with me about how, like, in the future you would like to be closer to your siblings. That can be a part of it too. You're planning for the future and making sure that your family stays together. In the romantic sense, though, following this card, we have this Four of Cups, which kind of talks about discontentment and kind of fear of moving on, fear that you're going to be given this offer of love. Cups are love, passion, emotions. You're going to be given this gift, and it's not going to be like you're kind of what's the word, jaded from the past a little bit, you know, kind of like I'm cool, like, yeah, I don't think what you're giving me is all like what you say it is. Kind of discontentment, okay? Yeah, and just kind of a little bit more feeling kind of that similar energy. Seven of Wands, we have this, look, reversed. So upright, it's protecting yourself, protecting what's yours, protecting what you fought for, fighting for what you believe in. But because it's reversed, it's almost like you kind of stuck in this energy, which can make it hard for you to move forward in the romantic sense. Let me pull the bottom of the deck and see what we have here. Ooh, yeah, but this is good. This is heavy shit right here. This is the Ten of Swords. You only got 2 swords. Okay, so this shows an ending to the old way of thinking. So either you are aware of this, or Spirit's letting you know to become aware of this, is that whatever is holding you down, let's say it was like this shows you being stuck in like this just heavy thought processes, these heavy patterns that keep you just fucking stuck in this type of like energy, like can't function, nothing, dead. But because it's reversed, it's one of the few cards that for me tells me like you're fucking, like no more of that shit, like you're over it. So this is good to get reversed. And it's a 10, so at the end of a cycle, done. So let me see how much time we have. 10 minutes. I'm gonna send you all the pictures of the cards I pull for you. I'm gonna switch decks and kind of focus on direction, your topic of direction, and see what we can pull, see what we can find here. Sorry. All right. Is your middle initial J? Or am I thinking of your brother? Your brother was like, hey, I sent my brother to you. You better tell him he owes me some money. And he was like, tell him, well, he told me to tell you one more thing. I was like, I ain't gonna tell him that shit. I ain't getting between you two. I know he was just joking, but it was just funny. It was like this little banter. What was the other thing he said? I forgot. Okay, Edgar. Okay, direction, please. Can we get some direction? Direction. Where am I heading? Edgar Porres, where am I heading, please? Ooh, that my blue on top. Metamorphosis, yeah. So you're definitely going through a big transition time in your life. 25. Numerology boils down to a 7. You add 2 plus 5 is a 7. 7 is a very lucky number. So you are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses or sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how to live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transitional time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Okay? I'm going to shift over here. I was going to stay with this deck, but I feel like shifting. There were 3 decks I pulled out for you for your reading. Oh yeah, I'm going to use runes for you. I haven't used them lately. It's been like a week since I've used these. I'll do that after this. Edgar Porres. Okay, here, right here. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So, that Hermit card kind of coming up again in order to help you bring yourself back to center. Okay? Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. I'm going to read this. Tread thoughtfully. Do not make any quick decisions. Think things through. Tread carefully. If you rush into anything, there are potential difficulties. So this is kind of, these two go hand in hand. In silence, peace prevails. So when whenever you're at a crossroads and you have a choice to make, you kind of get quiet, go within. Don't just make rash decisions. Keep very focused and don't allow yourself to get distracted. Your project will succeed if you go slowly. The relationship will grow, but don't be in a hurry. Let it all emerge in its own time. Be thoughtful in all areas of life. Yes. Okay. Let me just pull the bottom of this deck here. And then next what I want to do, oh yeah, I said runes. This card comes up a lot for everybody. Okay, so let me read this to you. A little blurb here. 39, protecting treasure. It's funny. It's my dog. You are always protected and divinely directed. Okay, direction. Okay, although this is a time of great risk, you are definitely going, because you're like, oh, I'm about to, you said 5 to 7 years it was. Soon you're retiring. So in my mind, just logically thinking, that doesn't mean you're staying where you're at for a while here. But there's some area in your life that's really about to go to the next level, or it's really going to shift and change. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Yeah. Okay? Hang in there, friend. Let's pull you some runes, and then if we have time, I want to do... Sorry. I just saw a text pop up on my mom. My mom's outside. She needs help with the groceries, so I have to tell my daughter. So sorry. Go help Anna with the groceries. Go help Anna. Shit, sorry. Okay, Edgar Porres. Edgar Porres. Direction, please. Direction. Direction. Okay. Ooh, shit. Okay. 4 popped out. Let's read them in order. Ew. Hold on. Yes. Okay, so there's one. These are called runes. R-U-N-E. Runes. They're an ancient Nordic or Celtic form of divination. All the stones have some sort of marking, writing on them. These I have not memorized, so I have to pull my little key here. Oh my god, please tell me I have a key right here. Where the fuck is the key? Sorry about my language. Oh well, I'll use this. Oh, I don't want to use that though. Really? Okay. Alright, I'll use this book. I'm not going to read the whole meaning. I'm just going to, So, to get this rune is what I was saying, this is the rune of destiny. Keyword is destiny. So, that can either be exciting or infuriating, because it's like telling you basically the ball is in your court. You literally can do anything that you want. Okay, so the first one you got, keyword for this, health, vitality, and strength. Then you got destiny. Then you got fate. Wow. You got health, destiny, fate. And then the last one, sorry, normally I have like this little key right here. Okay, that's 30. I'm going to go over a little for you. Since I'm taking so much time to fucking go through this book. Okay, here it is. Health, destiny, fate, and wealth, abundance, or money. So, basically, I just feel like what the story is with that is like, you literally could probably make any choice in the direction, the path of your life, whether it's moving, staying, or going wherever you want, and you're gonna be you're good, you're set, you're gonna be financially stable, you're gonna be protected by the angels, like you're good, which is fucking tight to hear. I'm gonna do actually gonna go over like a little bit more than I probably should, but Edgar Porres. I'm gonna do a 12 card spread, and we're just gonna knock this out real quick. I wanted to do this from the beginning, and let me clear this. Real quick, 12 cards. I'm going to tell you what their locations represent, and then tell you what they mean just real quick. This is so this is based on the 12 houses in astrology. Like, I'm not great with astrology. It's so complicated, but there's 12 houses, okay? And each of the houses represent a different area of our lives. So this can kind of help with knowing kind of how you want to move next. Edgar Porres. Don't tell your brother I went so far over. Because then I set a standard. Okay, here we go. 12. Present self, resources, money matters, mental internal communication, home and family, creativity, job, occupation, physical health, love and romance, changes to come, knowledge and spirituality, career and ambitions, community and allies, and challenges and losses. You got good cards. So for yourself in your present position, we have this. The Four of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This talks about having plenty, being comfortable, taking care of that which you love, your loved ones, your finances, just being very careful and just being comfortable, okay? Beautiful card for the self position. Resources and money matters. Ho, 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 ho. I'm not going to turn my camera around, but I have a big picture right here of this lady here. She's my fave. She is the high priestess. She's psychic and very spiritual. She's very intuitive. She's all-knowing. So for her to come in your resources and money matters, I just feel like you have a very good connection to money. Spiritually speaking, never abuse your power with money. Don't gamble. Because you probably have a very good intuitive connection with your finances, okay? Bomb card to get there. For mental and internal communication, I just feel like, why would this come in mental and internal communication when this talks about hard work? It feels like maybe you just harp on, there's too much harping on the hard work that you do, and it's almost like too much emphasis on the hard work that you do, when you could kind of shift that narrative into like, yes, I work hard and it pays off well, instead of like, fuck, I work so hard, and kind of griping about it. Okay, so interesting. For your home and family situation, this is just, gosh, this makes me sad. Okay, and the wind is kicking up. Yes. So what this is telling me is they're letting me know that this is really an area of your life that really makes you sad. This man has 5 cups in total, but he's kind of a pessimist, right? Because he pays attention to the 3 that are spilled. So just be aware of this. You can really kind of, you did get cards that indicated to me that love and fulfillment and abundance is on its way in. It's also, though, a mind state, right? So we can shift our focus from the 3 and onto the 2 that are upright. All right. Creativity. Are you blocked right now? This is kind of your energy. This is a water sign. Knight of Cups. He's reversed. So I would suggest pulling out the markers and the pencils and the paints, or whatever it is that you do that you feel creative. What do you do in your personal life that makes you feel very creative? Because they want to see that energy flowing back in. For job and occupation, physical health, you have this. Strength. Yeah, well, we did see that in the runes too. Didn't you get health and vitality and wealth and like, you're good. You're good. They're letting you know you got a lot going for you, okay? Which is tight. Love and romance, they want you to go within. Retreat. Quiet the mind. Whenever you feel turmoil about this type of situation, home, family life, love, they want you to go in. This is about meditation, contemplation, going within. This is about getting guidance from a higher source, okay? For changes to come, this is a tight card to have here. Changes to come, this is travel, okay? This is movement. This is leaving rocky waters, going on to calm waters, okay? So this is also moving with family. Look, he's got his family on the boat. So I feel like strongly, yes, 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 that's in your cards for you to be with your family, your siblings in particular, okay? Knowledge and spirituality, well, they're congratulating you. You must be shifting a lot because here's this celebration of joy and love. It's also could be looked at as like 3 siblings, right? Even though they're all female. Celebration coming together. 10, 11, 12. Okay, I want to make sure I'm reading the right one. Okay, for career and ambitions, they have career a few times on this, but career and ambitions, they just see you. They see you hard working as fuck, okay? Backbreaking work. I had a friend that drove a bus out here in San Francisco, and he was like, man, we don't really pay attention to how much hard work that is for your back. That big ass wheel, like really pulling, like, yes, it's, what do you call it? Anyway, hard work, okay? So they see you. Career and ambitions, yeah, and you're very ambitious. You take on a lot, right? Okay, and then for community and allies, well, we got a lot going on, and you got a lot going on in your neighborhood, right? So it makes sense, you against the world kind of feeling. Looks like you're, kind of blocking that out right now. Make sure you keep your allies close to you at this time. Not make more enemies than we already have. It kind of seems like just by the conversation we've had that you are aware that you don't want to pop off. So you're taking a break. And then for challenges and losses, we've got this reverse. So if something really bad were a challenge or a loss, we'd see something really bad here, like a bad card. But you got this beautiful sun card. So I feel like this is more about your perspective on things, that things, maybe you feel like you did lose somebody though. But I feel like a lot of this has to do with perspective, because you do have this energy, this beautiful bright sun energy, but it's reversed, okay? So they want you to get your joy back, to get your sunshine back, okay? Let's check the bottom of the deck for the very last card. Hell yeah! This is that same Ace of Cups. It comes upright. What a beautiful way to end your reading. This is a cup of love. This is a cup of passion. This is a cup of emotion. Your cup is overflowing, and spirit is here trying to guide you in that endeavor, okay? You are abundant, Mr. Water sign. Super abundant, okay? And they want to let you know that more and more can come your way, okay? You got to let it flow in, though. You got to have more of an optimistic point of view on things. Okay, Mr. Edgar Porres, thank you so much. I appreciate your friendship and your communication. I appreciate your words. It's always cool to meet men that are not creepy. So it's nice meeting you. Nice meeting your brother. You guys are fucking a cool family. Very cool family. A very cool story. And thanks for reaching out to me. You can always, I would love to know your thoughts. You don't have to share them, but I'd love to hear them. I'm available all the time for if you need clarification or you have questions about your reading. And yeah, hope we stay in touch. Take care, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.